Thank you. So we're now going to hear from each of the tribunal members who have a different perspective and body of knowledge and experience to bring to bear on this issue before us. And then after we hear from my four colleagues, I will be summarising and presenting our conclusions and recommendations. So please bear with us for a little bit longer. Please.
Okay, thanks very much. And thanks to the prosecutor and defence attorney and for the submissions put forward. I'll just make some general comments about both sides and then present a finding. So generally I thought that the prosecutor presented a strong case, but I don't accept the key issue to me was the fact that in this entire room we don't have a legitimate representative of those 50 traditional owner groups who are keepers custodians of the reef. Those people should be here, so that's a great lack in the prosecution presentation. I queried the prosecutor about that, and he submitted that they are maintaining some sort of dialogue or communication or whatever. So that should be strengthened, because there should be, one of the key witnesses should have been definitely one of the keepers custodians of the country concerning the reef, because that was one dimension that was not explored by either prosecutor or defence. The Aboriginal cultural and spiritual character of the reefs, and within our culture, the relationship and connection and bond that exists between the senior elders and traditional owners custodians and particular areas and ecosystems within those reefs is critical to both our people and to the reef. Right across the mainland, we see that communities that have been heavily impacted by white contact, white invasion, white presence. The country dies, but also the people die. And in those places where, as I said, there's been massive impact by European presence, and our people are unable to carry through with ritual and ceremony, then country suffers and our people suffer. The elders universally recognise that we are living in sickness country. In order to heal our people who have the lowest life expectancy in the nation, then there's that connection between our health and the health of the country. And I know from my own travels, my experiences, that because the reef is very ill, very sick, that the elders belong to that country are also very ill, very sick, as are the ecosystems. So I think that's a critical issue that was not presented or addressed by either prosecutor or defence. I also was concerned that with the defence proposition concerning that these issues cannot be really addressed or dealt with in this sort of forum, that we should leave it to the ballot box of Parliament, etc. But that is also a lack, because from the Aboriginal perspective, there is not a single Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander representative in that Queensland Parliament. 89 seats, all white fellas and white women who don't know what our position or what our understandings or knowledge or wisdom are. It's good to have input from Bristol Waters, but again, in Canberra, in both chambers of Parliament, there's only 2 Aboriginal persons. Nova Ferris-Depot up there in Darwin, and Ken Wyatt across there in Perth. We don't have an Aboriginal voice or presence in Parliament who can be an advocate for the interests of the reef. And also, I'd take up the issue with the defence submissions concerning the economic considerations, the economic impacts of cutting back on coal mining, etc. From an Aboriginal perspective, we look at ourselves living within a community and not living within an economy. And our people always taught us, our elders always taught us, that we reflect that that slogan, there are no jobs on a dead planet. So jobs will come, jobs will go. I had parents and great-grandparents that lived through the Second World War and the First World War, and things change according to the challenges of the times. Industries, etc. Economies change dramatically in order to accommodate those pressures from other places. And we are capable of doing that. We have the space to do that. So if you will lose jobs from the coal mining industry to other places, there are ways and means of creating new jobs and new economic models within Australia to maintain the standard of living and maintain the economy. So I reject that. So essentially I find for the prosecution that the Reef has been adequately presented and its condition is now at a very dangerous level, and we as the people of Queensland, the people of Australia, it's in our hands to take immediate strategic steps to ensure that our children, grandchildren and great-grandchildren will be able to visit a live system of reefs, and that is under very real threat. So unless we take action very soon, then our reefs are in danger. And I said, across those traditional owner groups, there is grave concern about the situation in the waters, and action needs to be taken. So fine for the prosecution, and I thank both counsel for their submissions.
Okay, thanks very much, Sam. So please.